Let's hear from some young guy, some guy over here. Let's hear from Pierre-Yves Cousteau. You want to make a comment, please? Yeah, come on up. Yeah, I want to get one for these guys.
Thanks, Wyland. Thanks a lot, Sylvia, also for this very insightful talk you just given. I have a question, actually, about the continent of plastic that we've been hearing about that's in the Pacific Ocean. And I'd like to know what you guys think that can be done about that. And, you were mentioning earlier that there are these groups of people who are pillaging the sea and raping the sea. But this continent of plastic, it's the consequence of our everyday life, of each of us. So I'd like to know what you think we can do about that and what your thoughts are on that.
Well, here's one thing. Who needs a plastic cup? I come from the pre-Plasticozoic era. When I was a kid, we did not have plastic bags. We didn't have throwaway bottles. We used and reused. Cans were used for holding nails and I don't know, all sorts of things. Ultimately, they did get thrown away, but not tossed in the ocean. Probably cans are less damaging than some of the plastics. I mean, plastic is not bad all unto itself. I use Ziploc bags. I'm so glad that we have plastics. Think of all the dive gear that is now plastic. Yahoo! But it's the responsible use of these materials and the one-time use of almost everything that now fills markets and drugstores and department stores, the ubiquitous plastic bags that just get used once. That's a habit, a bad habit that we've allowed ourselves to get into. And so if we do continue to use them, then responsibly get rid of them, recycle them, turn them into fleece jackets or whatever it takes, but we can't afford to be so wasteful and trashing the future as well as the present.
Yeah, when I was in Plymouth, England, doing a mural there, I had a nearby city. They were very excited. They had just made a law to not have any plastic bags in their city, and that's starting to take off all over the planet. But I think we're just a little bit lazy sometimes. We can, and I am too. I'm forgetful. Sometimes I forget to bring my, one bag to the grocery store. It isn't rocket science. I think if we all do a little better, if we all do a little better, we can have a huge impact on protecting, the environment, and it's just critical. I would like to see the kids be challenged to be better stewards around the house. Maybe when they're brushing their teeth, maybe shut the faucet off. I'm guilty too once in a while. Shorter showers, little things like that. But if they're water detectives and they're thinking that way, they can get their parents to think that way. And then they're saving not only water, they're saving money, which is kind of nice. We now know that to protect one piece of water, to protect one forest, we need to protect the others. What happens in China, what happens in other places in the world directly impacts the quality of water and the environment here. So we do need, this needs to be a global effort. Believe me, the awareness is there, but how do we activate this 10-year plan to protect the planet, the blue planet, our beautiful, water planet? How do we activate, inspire, and instill the passion that we have? It's there. It's just they're going to have different ways to protect sharks in Asia. Believe me, there's a big movement going on there. You got Yao Ming, the basketball player. You got Jackie Chan, who does his own stunts. These guys are passionate about the ocean. I think divers, too, should spearhead the effort, yes, to inspire. There's divers in every world and every continent. And but we need to share the information, the greatest information that's going on. And one of the people that is doing that, and I mean with her heart and her soul and her mind and everything she has, is Dr. Sylvia Earle. So let's just commit to, beneath the sea, all the great minds in the world, not only in the U.S., but in every place. Let's unite for protecting the blue planet, the water planet, okay? And I would just tell you that we've been kind of thinking this way. We formed a group, almost, with Guy Harvey and Bob Talbot and myself and David Dubélé and Ernie Brooks. It's called the Ocean Artist Society, and we had a great meeting in Antarctica, and we really want to make sure that every photographer, painter, sculptor, and filmmaker, James Cameron's also a member of the Ocean Artist Society, we're united for oceans. But here's what we really got out of it. We need scientists like Sylvia Earle with us, okay? We need the greatest scientists in the world from all places in the world to join us, and we'll join them elbow to elbow so we can communicate this message and cause action and get people involved. This is the greatest cause of our century, to protect the blue planet. But Sylvia, I'm going to ask you, would you like to be on with the Ocean Artist Society? They're all your buddies anyway. Please.
Oh, yeah. And of course I will. Deep honor.
Deep honor, I like that.
But we need the minds and hearts of everybody. And divers are the best ambassadors for the ocean, the best friends the ocean ever had, because you have been there. You have seen things that most people don't get to see. So use that edge. Tell people. Don't keep the word to yourself. Imagine an astronaut coming back from high in the sky and not sharing what they see. They do share what they see. You need to do the same thing. And of course, that's what happens here at this conference. It's what happens anyway. But maybe we can do a better job and carry the message about the blue heart of the planet that really needs our care.